We use subcommands, or in other words, child commands, excessively in postprocessors. We use it when we need a new setting in a command for a special case, without breaking the main structure. For instance, let's look at this example. There are two format tool change commands here. First one is the main one, and the below one is the subcommand. Subcommands always should have a condition defined. You can see the condition of the subcommand just on the right of the subcommand name. Here, the subcommand has the condition of tool number changed. When the condition of the subcommand is satisfied, the postprocessor starts to use the subcommand. If this condition is not met, it continues to use the main command. Here in this example, when the tool number changes, the subcommand will be active instead of the main command. Let's look at the differences in these two commands. In the main tool change command, no home return code is added before the tool change line with M6 block. This is because, after adding the subcommand, this main command is no longer used for real tool changes. It only becomes active when the same number tool change line comes from the aptcl file. When tool number really changes, the subcommand will be active instead. And therefore the subcommand has the home return codes before tool change. Let's now look at a Heidenhain postprocessor. Here are the drill cycle subcommands for each different type of drilling cycle. These subcommands will be active for the first drilling points of the drilling cycles. And for the next drilling points in the same drilling cycle, the main command will be active instead. Let's now look at the differences in these two commands. As you can see, the subcommand, which will be active for the first drilling point, has all the cycle codes and parameters needed to start the drilling cycle. It also has the coordinates for the first drilling point. The main command is only used to write the coordinates of the drilling points, which comes after the first drilling point. Therefore, here in the main command, we only see one line. Since we have already activated the Heidenhain drilling cycle codes for the first drilling cycle, it would be unnecessary and wrong to repeatedly activate the drilling cycle for each drilling point. Therefore, this arrangement is needed in Heidenhain controllers. Subcommands, or in other words, child commands, can be easily created inside Monospos Developer. Just right-click on the command under which you want to add the subcommand, and select the condition you want. Here are the list of conditions available to use to create subcommands. You can make multiple condition selections, and you can combine them with and, or expressions. Conditions listed here are all Boolean variables. You can also define your own condition by creating a custom Boolean type variable. A condition becomes active when the Boolean variable, which defines this condition, becomes true. You can create your own custom Boolean variables, and they will all be listed here as well, under Custom Topic. And you can select them as your condition when creating subcommands. Let's now add a subcommand under Format Motion Linear. I am selecting Rotary Axis 1 Changed as my condition. Here, you can see the new subcommand created. This subcommand will only be active when the rotary axis 1 value changes, or in other words, tilting axis rotates. In all other cases, the main command will be active instead.